Going on YouTube? Another beautiful day out here in Tampa, Florida. Actually, it's extremely sunny, but today is when we start our RX-8 project. I'm very excited. It went way faster than I thought, and lying here in the Prius, I know it's kind of funny, it's the Prius that picked up the motor and the transmission. So basically I just went down, I'm actually going to start cleaning this today too before I bring it up. Went down and picked up a block that was, if you look here, there's a tag, remanufactured by Mazda. So the block was redone, the apex seals and everything, showing good compression. And I found a shop, sorry about that, I found a shop out in the Orlando area that is going to drop this in for about $300 is what, you know, I got the estimate. There might be a little more work to do, so it might be a little bit more than that. And they're going to basically get it up and running for me. And I was able to pick up this motor for $800. Originally he wanted 15. I offered him 1,000. I got there, I really didn't need the transmission. I said I can give you 8, and he said, you know what, I don't need the transmission. I don't even know if this transmission is any good, but if you want it for parts, I'll probably scrap it out because I think I can get about $100 for the weight. And he said go ahead and take it. So I took it with me, and probably I might even just give it to the guy that's dropping in the motor. Maybe he could use it. But I've got another transmission that I showed you guys over here. And this one is about 30,000 miles on it, and it looks good. Everything looks good inside of it. It shifts right into gears. So that one's gonna be the one we drop into the car. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and clean up this motor. I bought some degreaser and some rags, and then we're gonna go up and pick up the RX-7, basically get it towed over to the shop. And tomorrow we're gonna drop the motor off and get the installation started. All right, guys, so it's been a long day, but an exciting day. Just got back home. Looks like it's gonna storm. About to crack open a good beer, enjoy the rest of my night, but I wanted to fill you guys in on where we're at. So earlier, I was able to get the engine cleaned down nicely. Had to hit the road to get out to the shop, which I'm really, really excited about. The guy seems to know a lot, and I'm excited about what he's gonna do and the cost to do it, and future mods that he's gonna help me out with too. But let me break down where we're at. So I don't think I fully filled you in, but I picked up the car, which I believe has 109,000. We'll go back to the car, which I'm gonna do a little bit later in this video, and look at that. But I believe it has 109,000. We picked it up for $1,100. Keep in mind the car is very clean, has leather interior, newer brakes, newer tires. So it's got some things that were put into it right before this guy had it break down. Now, with that said, I was going to rebuild the motor and go with the transmission that was in there. But luckily, I was able to snag up what seemed to be a perfect transmission, 30,000 miles on it, from a guy for $100. And basically what happened there was he pulled it from a car, he did a swap in, sitting around his dad's garage. His dad wanted to get rid of it, so I lowballed him, got it for $100. And I'm excited about popping that in. It had the shifter hooked up so I could run it through the gears, so I know it's shifting really well. And I trusted him. The guy's dad just seemed like a really nice guy. He said they were looking to get $800 for it, and he just needed it out of the way for his work. So I picked that up for $100. So that puts us at $1,200. Now, yesterday I got the motor for $800 with a transmission. So where does that put us at? So 22, right around $2 grand right there. So for $2 grand, I now have 2 motors, 3 transmissions, and a non-running, really nice condition RX-8. So got a hold of the shop yesterday. I'm gonna fill you guys in more on that shop. I'm very excited about it, but want to make sure you guys get the full info on it because I just ran up there for the first time. About a 2-hour drive to get out there, and dropped off the motor. Super nice owner, Miguel. He's gonna drop the motor in. Now I am giving him the motor and tranny from the vehicle as exchange, but he's gonna do everything for $300. Make sure everything's running. The guy knows his stuff. I'm gonna pop in a clip now of his shop so you guys can see that. But wanted to just get this out there so you guys know where I'm at with the car. So about $2,400, and we're gonna have a fully running newer engine. This one was rebuilt by Mazda on a recall. So it's got a little plaque on it, stamp on it that shows it. It was testing really good on the compression, so I think when we get it hooked up, it should still be very good. But wanted to fill you guys in. I'm gonna go ahead and get this beer cracked open, get myself inside the house and watch a movie. I'm gonna go grab the battery now and charge that. So look forward to the car that I'm gonna show you guys now. Slight change of plans. As I said earlier, I was gonna go out to the car, show you guys some video of it, and I was getting it towed. You mind if I open the door real quick? And
no, go ahead.
Awesome. What's going on, guys? The RX-8 is at Cano Rotary getting the engine put in. I'm very excited. The guy is super nice and seems to know what he's doing. And I wanted to show you guys, I went ahead and cleaned my wife's 550i GT and it's looking absolutely amazing. Got it really cleaned up, waxed, polished, did the tires. Spent pretty much all day. Prior to this, we got the car down to the shop. You guys might have seen the early morning tow. The guy was so cool, he let me videotape it. Not the best video, but at least you guys get a taste of the car. So I'm gonna leave you with this. I figured this is a freaking awesome car to show you guys, and nice and cleaned up. This car is super fast, I love it. But the RX-8 is the main focus, and then the W140, we're gonna be tuning that car up and getting it ready to hit the road on the weekends as well. So excited about what's to come. If you guys are excited about the RX-8, like, subscribe, share. Please let people know. I'm gonna be doing tons of videos. I just ordered a really cool downpipe, so I'm gonna show you guys that once it gets back to the house. Once again, I'm gonna leave you with this. My name's Peter. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks for tuning in.